And here we are in our playthrough of Sly 2, and I'm Superfield.
And this is Half-Blind Productions.
And so, of course, we did our playthrough of Sly 1, which is, of course, the first game in one of my favorite series, and one Wesley's never played. And this is the second game in that series, Sly 2, Band of Thieves.
I can see what you meant about the art style. Mm-hmm. They kind of toned down the cell shading a little bit.
Yep. And this is probably my favorite game in the series. Of course, I can't say anything about Sly 4. I haven't played it yet, but I think most people agree that Sly 2 is the best.
So last time when we did this, when we played Sly 1, we did it on my on what the.
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the wizard.
You'll notice that Bentley's performance has changed a little bit for his voice.
He's a lot less whiny.
Yeah.
Forget it. You're not taking it.
I like that he's not just the nerd in the van anymore.
Yeah.
Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field. You gotta lose.
So what were you saying earlier?
Oh, I was just saying, Clockwork Parts.
Mm-hmm.
So, just last time when we did Sly 1, we did it on Ryan's PS2. And now I've finally, for the first time in 21 years, I have a Sony system. Thank you, DI Employmentship.
Yep,
Yeah.
and the fact that he's got one means that I don't have to lug around mine everywhere, which is nice.
In fact, this is its maiden voyage, so let's hope
oh,
it doesn't have any horrible glitches. What?
Analog stick seemed a little bit out of alignment there. Hold on, let's see. There we go.
Okay.
So first thing you'll notice is, oh crap, what the? I think maybe my controller's drifting.
Hey, I've always wondered, what does the analog button do on your
It
controller?
changes the control from,
The analog stick to the D-pad?
yeah.
Oh, I
But
always
yeah,
thought...
the first thing you'll notice here is that Sly has a life bar now, which is a welcome addition.
Thank goodness.
Oh yeah.
I sliced the wires. Ow! Hold on. There it is.
Wish I could get less light coming out of my side window in this room. I like that little introduction style.
Yep.
Like when Jacques returned from the war.
Okay, let me out that security
Jacques being the robotic JonTron parrot.
Spotlights are offline.
So I really like this as an opening level.
Yeah. So is
Security system. Working on the
is the what's his face is giant purple hippo guy, I forgot his name
Murray.
suddenly. Thank you, Murray. Is he muscle now, basically? Okay.
Finally, he's useful and not just a joke character.
Oh, this operation is
So this is currently taking place in Cairo.
Japan?
spotlights are offline.
Cairo.
Egypt?
There you go. So yeah, this museum is, for some reason or another, the final resting place, or should be the resting place of the Clockwork Parts. The
Hey,
final boss
look,
from
we
the
got
first
Panda, what's his face?
game. The Panda King. Yep.
Panda Bubba. No,
So
different show.
even
different
though
thing.
Sly's, I think, from France and Clockwork made his base in Russia, the parts ended up here in Egypt.
How the... What?
Yeah, I don't get it either. Exotic locale.
I'm sorry, was Bentley just there? Was he the one... Was he, like, talking to the guards?
Yeah, he was pretty much saying, "Hey, we're going to be turning off security. It's okay. Don't worry about it."
That's funny.
So another thing that's a welcome addition is a run button.
Oh, that's nice. Although I always have liked... can you still do that retard thing with the stick?
No, that was just in the first game.
I'm kind of glad they got rid of that.
I thought it was
It
fun.
was Star Fox 64-ish on the main screen.
Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to.
And here's another thing that I really like about this game.
Uh-huh.
You keep all of your old skills that you learned in the first game.
So they took a note from Banjo-Tooie. Nice.
Sure, yeah, so like this, you learn this after the second boss in Sly 1, and so, oh wait, no. Yeah.
What about Sly 3? I bet they throw it out the window there, don't they?
No, you still have all your skills.
Oh, nice. All your skills from 1 and 2?
Well, 2 has a slightly different way of doing it.
Ah.
It's more your purchasing skills and stuff.
I
like,
see.
You know, just
Kind of
these-
like upgrades more than skills.
yeah. So Murray's not here. We're just gonna have to press on without him.
There's no way to press on. I hear someone huffing.
Oh, there he is.
Does
So,
he have a different voice actor?
if not, then they're doing something very different with their performance.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my
So much better than in Sly 1.
No, Murray, I kept it a safe distance.
Good, good. The thunderflop knows neither friend nor
Is he doing that with his voice on purpose?
That's,
Channel
he's...
some of that raw energy into this.
This is pretty much how he speaks normally, but...
It's
Yeah,
just,
a
his
little
voice
bit.
sounds a little deeper.
yeah, it is.
So it is a different voice actor.
Maybe?
Or just a different performance, maybe.
Okay, all clear.
Maybe not.
Another barrier stands.
And this is why Murray is so much better than in Sly 1.
Shall bend
Looked like he just gave me the bird. Holy cow, Hulk
Oh,
much?
yeah.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
my hulking frame is.
Translation, I'm fat.
You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
Sounds like he's having a heart attack.
Now, one person who I definitely know has a different voice actor in this game.
Carmelita.
And a good guess. She gets a new one in every game, including Sly 4.
It's almost like a running gag.
Kinda. Not only a different voice actor, but a different accent
Inspector
in every
Fox,
game.
as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime. I haven't stolen
Tuh.
anything.
I love their banter.
Who's the other lady?
Then who broke
You'll
in
see.
last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry
Is she a
God
tiger or what?
Yeah.
Okay, just wondering.
Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
So that's Constable Neela,
I allowed you to sit in on this.
who's kind of like
Contessa.
Carmelita's understudy, I guess you could say.
Hmm.
Oh, I think
That's
you
a
know
weird
all
looking
the
sash she's got
facts.
there.
I think she's Indian in origin.
Cooper's right
Ah.
here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other
He
than
pulled a Batman.
Sly Cooper, after him.
And I have a flashback. Except now her bullets travel much faster.
Well, crap. Do they have less splash damage?
Yes.
That's good because otherwise,
And also, of course, I have a health bar now.
yeah. So it's not one hit kill.
Yep.
You can't run forever.
Ha! I actually really like this sequence.
Yeah, well.
How they're each
where
running.
things get
Yep.
fun.
It almost seems cinematic even.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't for, your ability to screw up the
This is
camera.
a little hot.
Mm-hmm.
You guys go warm up the van.
Whoa, that was weird.
Busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up.
No subtitles for some reason.
I'm sorry, Sly, but it's pronounced rendezvous according to Shadow. Gosh, dang it.
Hey, come back.
Okay, because you yelled at me, I will suddenly botch my escape plan.
Stop, thief.
Oh, and automatically running.
Hey, when has anybody ever stopped in the name of the law?
I don't know, when they wanted to give themselves up. So yeah, I'm not even pushing the run button right now. Guess it's just part of the sequence.
I kind of like, I really didn't like that from Super Mario 64, the Super Mario 64 DS. They had a run button. And while it was helpful for tight platforming, for the most part, it was just really, really awkward. I mean, I got used to it, but yeah,
And here's another thing that I felt was much improved. The animated cutscenes.
they were already really good.
A lot less angular. I like it a lot more.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. That Constable Neela. Was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue? Or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing clockwork.
Surprised they
See, that's what Clockwork looked like before he was a robot.
Consumed
Ah.
with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line?
You wouldn't have to stay alive so long if you got it right the first time.
Decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I
You know, I find it interesting that Sly's mother is never seen even in silhouette or really even mentioned. Just his father.
The Brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought
So yeah, it's been 2 years since the end of Sly 1.
His tail should be on fire right now.
That kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real.
So yeah, the first game we had the Fiendish 5, now we got the Claw Gang.
I don't know what's in my future.
And apparently Claw, K-L-A-W-W, is an abbreviation, but heck if I know what it is.
Yeah, I'd figure. Because it got little periods on it.
Yeah, it's referred to as that in the manual, but it never elaborates.
Thud. Zoom. Title.
So, so this game is structured
Whoa,
very differently
look at that
from...
turtle.
That's not a turtle.
What is it?
It's a lizard. You'll see. So this game is structured very differently from Sly 1. It's set up into sort of like episodes. I believe there are 8 in this game, and each one has a different overworld. So this is the first one.
Right, you told me it was like where you have the big gig, which is the boss, but everything else is leading up to it.
Yep. It's kind of split up into 3 parts. Gathering information, setting up for the job, and then pulling the job. Dimitri's fan favorite.
Equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back alley crimes. He was once
Is there
a
anything?
passionate young
Is there
artist
such a thing
who
besides a
worked
back
hard to
alley?
develop his own visionary
You
style.
can't have a front alley because, well,
You could probably do it.
Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic.
nice alliteration. No, assonance.
So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste.
Whoa.
Dimitri now runs a nightclub.
This
on the
song
west side.
is
The
awesome.
thumping music, colorful light
Especially
shows,
the
and the
one where it
danger
has
lure and
Dimitri's
young
voice in it.
creatures from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the clockwork tail feathers.
I love Dimitri's plan.
What Dimitri plans to do with the clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans
My
end
guess is it has
tonight.
something to do with the fashion industry.
Well, you'll see what use Dimitri has for the Clockwork Tail Feathers soon enough, and it's pretty great.
But then again, it just came off of Rarity going nuts over. Never mind.
So yeah. So, rather than us having an overworld and then just having different platforming levels connected to it, we have an overworld that is split up into jobs. We go to different markers, and that begins a job, which is essentially like a level.
So it's really open world then?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like open world, but not open.
You can go wherever you want, and the center of every world is the safe house, which we are in currently.
Huh? Are they playing cards?
Yeah, whatever. So this is a new mechanic called ThiefNet, in which you can buy power-ups and sell loot that you find.
To get money for power-ups.
Yep. And
None of that BS of those ridiculous jars.
actually, there are still bottles in this game, but
No.
I think we'll be skipping them this time.
What do they unlock?
Let's see, if I remember right, they unlock other power-ups and things, but they're not really necessary. So, we're going to go off to our first job.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little
Don't you mean reconnaissance? Nah. Enough of that.
I've installed this special antenna on the safe
Yeah, I really like this more objective-based approach to the series.
Dimitri satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your
What?
Binocucom, that's
Oh.
his binoculars.
and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
So we're currently in the overworld.
Whoa. If we see what he sees through those binoculars, why does he need to see himself? I'm just talking objectively here.
So, you can see the holographic marker there, and that's a job start. But you can also left click, click the left analog stick to have the waypoint pop up so you can find it.
Ah. Did you just beat up an innocent civilian?
Nope, that's a guard.
Oh. You're in France, right?
Yep, this is Paris.
Hey, you ever wonder why France and jail have the same fashion sense? Just saying.
So now
That's
we've
awful.
begun our first job.
Access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try
I don't know why I'm
climbing
not
up that
talking. I thought he was going to say something important,
Button to climb pipes.
but instead we just get tutorial.
Yep. So once again, we can grab stuff to climb on it, and whenever you see one of those little icons, it means you can interact with it with the circle.
I'm guessing there's more than one satellite.
Yep, there's 3.
I'm getting a infamous flashback. Of course, that only makes sense considering Sucker Punch made both games.
Yeah.
And it really kind of shows in some ways.
So there's 3 main types of enemies in the game. There's small guards, medium guards, and flashlight guards, which are the biggest.
My guess is they do a heck of a lot more damage.
And they're ranged, and as long as you're in their field of vision, they have perfect aim.
I hate that.
But if you're outside, they'll miss you every time.
Do they have homing bullets? like the
No,
last
they
game?
they just move super fast. And by field of vision, I mean whatever their flashlight covers.
Right.
So
You got some Metal Gear stuff going on. Oh my gosh, Metal Gear! Oh no, I've finally watched Metal Gear Awesome 2. Parts of it were disturbing, but I've been watching Lance Soon's Metal Gear Solid playthrough, and I like
Yeah.
it. I'd suck at that game, but it's fun to watch him play it.
So bottles, rather than being in levels, are just scattered around in the overworld.
Ooh! Oh, that was convenient.
So unlike Sly 1, this game actually has stealth mechanics, and so running, is noisy. It'll attract
Okay,
guards.
that's cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, these satellites remind me of the dead drops in Infamous. What am I... huh?
Data, zeros and ones. I don't know. So that's our first job complete.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
Nice work, Sly. I'm downloading from Dimitri's mainframe as we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
For this first little while, they just have you go linearly from job to job, but later on they'll open up and have like 3 jobs at once, so you can pick and choose.
They ever have like 5 jobs?
I don't think. I think it's like maybe 4 at once. But yeah.
Okay.
The what?
Head off.
Oh, cellar. The glare on the screen made it look like it's in Cella. Cella. No, that doesn't even make sense of a joke.
So
Man, after we do this part, I have to find out if Murray does have the same voice, because it's going to drive me crazy this whole playthrough. Let's play. Whatever.
Good to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats.
I almost
Thought you might
think it
something
sounds
over
like...
there in the mouth.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back.
Totally.
It almost sounds like they put his voice through a voice changer, actually.
It's perfect.
Because it sounds just like him, but just deeper, so maybe he's just trying.
well, I mean, you can change your voice. Maybe he was doing a very different than regular voice for his first Murray.
Hold on, Sly. Let me lower those bars for you. There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump.
Oh, good. I thought it was.
Looks like you're on your own from here.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
And once again, we get the lasers from Sly 1, although they work different. Rather than like setting off an alarm, you touch one and they just burn you to death.
Ah.
And here's another new
Oh,
mechanic.
wow, that's cool. First person mode.
Yep, it crawling.
To do that, get near the table and press the circle button.
And every wait, well, not every character can do this. Murray can't. He's too fat.
Oh, you get to play as the other two?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Fight head on.
So this is a flashlight guard. Now I could try to engage him, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
So you'll notice up there at the top left,
Yeah.
that means that I have to be quiet. If I start running, they'll notice me.
Ah.
So it's also noted by these little ding, ding, ding,
Yeah,
steps.
the last game had those too.
Okay. So gonna have to do a little bit of timing, and I can't run here since he'll notice me. So
How many hits do one of these guys take anyway?
quite a few. Sly requires quite a few hits from Sly to
No.
take down one of these guys.
Oh, right. Okay, I thought you meant. Okay.
But that's okay. There's a better way to take him out.
This air vent leads
I like
to
air
the
vents.
recycler.
I really, really like air vents. I don't know why.
And here we come to probably one of my favorite new mechanics.
In order to shut down those yellow lasers, you'll need to take out that
We're gonna.
guard. Sneak up behind him and press the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then the square button.
So in this game, square is a sideways attack, and triangle is an upward attack.
Mm.
So watch what happens when I press triangle square.
Awesome.
Yep. Now that's a noisy attack, so that'll notify anyone in the area. But
Yeah.
That sneak attack slam move only works on guards.
so yeah, it requires stealth, which is a welcome change from the stealth-less Sly 1.
I mean, there was stealth, just not much of it.
Yeah, this has actual stealth. And these guys, yeah, there's too many of them. There's no way I'm gonna get away with it. Well, maybe one.
Get in a fight with those rats.
Arg.
Sneak attack won't work.
Yeah,
Purely
I like the little like Batman cartoony.
Onomatopoeias.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting some.
And also, when guys get up in this, they have, you see that little like thing they have when they get up. Here, watch when I knock this guy down. See that?
Yeah.
If you're standing next to him when they do that, you'll get hit.
I see health is little pluses.
Yep. Which technically they shouldn't be able to do that since that's a registered trademark of the American Red Cross.
Really?
Yeah. Technically they're violating copyright with that.
But you see it in so many other places.
Yeah, and the Red Cross isn't happy about it, but there's not much they can do to stop it.
I'm surprised that a non-profit organization gives a dang.
Well, and here's another new mechanic.
Taking pictures.
Yep.
and take some reconnaissance photos. Tap the R3 button.
So in the other game, pressing L1 or R1 would open up the Binocucom. Now it's pressing R3.
Already outfitted with a spy cam. Spy, use the right analog stick to zoom in and out on
Yeah, that's making me dizzy.
Tap the R1 button to take a picture when you've got it.
What's the point of taking a picture of them like that?
That's our target.
Recon.
Dimitri, professional.
It's not a very good shot. No offense.
So you get it? Dimitri's a lounge lizard.
Oh, gosh, that's terrible.
That generator seems to be powering the security systems down here.
And now, what did Dimitri decide to use with the clockwork tail feathers?
Ha!
It's cheap.
Counterfeiting plates.
Clockwork tail feathers as
That's
the
funny.
plate. Given their rare alloy, they'll never wear out. Unlimited forged money. That should do it.
Pretty much every job in this begins with your first job is taking recon photos. And sometimes that can be kind of difficult since it's very specific about angles and distances. But yeah.
So now we go to the big job.
Each stage of the job is has one of these slideshows to show it off.
Spotlights, stepped up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct
I love these little
assault
slideshows that
impossible.
Bentley does.
To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence.
Some more what?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah, more information.
Just not used to hearing people use that word that way.
You need to watch Burn Notice.
We should be able to listen in on his
I'm more used to
communications.
Sean and Gus's banter about fast food in the middle of a murder situation.
We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
So now we get to the point where we can start choosing our own jobs. So Bentley mentioned 2 things that he needs. So I believe there's 2 jobs open.
The photos and the... So how much cash we got?
35.
Oh, that's going to take a while.
Yep.
Hey, Sly, you can bring up your binocular by pressing the R3 button. You know, the right
So,
analog stick that
there's this job here, and...
Did that say buy?
What?
Buy?
Bug.
Oh, bug, okay.
Okay, and then it's obscured, but you can see there's another one right
Yeah.
here. So I think we're going to go with Bug Dimitri's office as our first job.
The other one sounds like a pain.
It's not bad.
Just, I don't know.
As long as you know what to do. There's some following missions that are really annoying. Oh, come on.
Hey, at least it's not Jimmy Neutron bad camera jumping angles. That game had this one jump. Oh my
So,
gosh. that
Here's
jump was
another
bad.
mechanic that was introduced. Carrying valuable items. Occasionally you'll have to carry things. Now, generally, if you get even one hit, you'll drop it and it'll be ruined. So, yeah.
I thought things might go more smoothly with
Did he have to...
inside. Just be
Why didn't he just give us the bug to put on the original painting?
Good point. It would be less noticeable, but because game...
I mean, maybe, I don't know, it's a complex bug that has to be really big, that has to be inside the painting, but...
And actually, breaking bottles will alert nearby guards.
Oh.
Now,
If
should I?
only
Okay,
we
I
could just
won't.
pull the paper out of them. Nah. How dare you
So-
say that about Duff? Smash off. Piece
So
of crap, Duff.
you'll notice that we've seen markers with Sly heads on them and ones with targets. Targets are within jobs. They just mark different things.
I see.
Ones with heads mark actual the start of jobs.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
This game could do well with a mini map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Oh,
every
nice
character can
flowers.
do this.
Even Murray?
Even Murray. It's kind of silly to see.
Aren't you a little fat to be a stormtrooper? Oh, no.
Okay. So, this part's a little annoying just because, once again, you can't get hit. And there are guys in here.
So endurance mode.
Not really endurance, just sneaking around.
schematic indicates that door is locked from the inside.
That's all right. There never was one for the direct approach.
Oh, this is some nice music.
Well, because the indirect
Yep.
approach is way up there through that air vent.
If only we could fly. Oh gosh. You'd think that the sound of clanking metal like that would alert the guards.
Maybe.
Man, this is like Sonic Adventure 2 style music for...
Now,
Like,
you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna brawl with these guys and hope I don't get caught.
Why?
Oh! They don't see me. They don't see me.
Oh, so you
I got away with one of them.
Oh, so you can totally Batman this up if you like.
Yeah.
I thought once they're
I
alerted.
probably won't get away with more than one. So
Well, I play.
I'll
enough,
take this guy.
I play enough Arkham City to know that you're taking down the right guy right now. You just have to hide fast.
So yeah, stuff like this was non-existent in Sly 1.
Hey, your little raccoon head isn't flashing red. Does that mean?
Flashing red means that that people are aware of my presence.
So that means you can still take down yet another guard.
No. Okay, so you definitely got to be careful not to get, because if they jump up and hit you, then
The counterattack thing must be
Yeah.
a pain.
it is sometimes. Okay, so I'm good. Now I just need to navigate this.
Not the best. This is probably one of the worst situations to use a laser trip floor.
Yep. And that is why Dimitri is a fan favorite. He pretty much, they said in a developer commentary that he pretty much learned all of his English from hip-hop videos.
That's funny.
Nice work, Sly. The bug's in position. If you manage to get the original painting back to me in one piece, I can sell it through my internet connection and make
My intranet?
Internet. So this is another mechanic. If you take treasure back to the safe house, you can sell it for quite a bit. And here's where the safe is in this particular overworld. So,
What do we need to open it?
30 bottles.
How many bottles do we have?
Like 4.
Darn it.
Well, we're probably not going to go for them this time, so just to keep things interesting.
You know, if it were me playing right now, I would have ran right into that fireplace thinking it was a warp point or something stupid like that.
So there's something funny that once we take this back to the safe house, I'll tell you about it, but
Hey, do you feel a draft?
not really.
Maybe it's because I'm not wearing socks.
avoid getting spotted by the flashlight guard. If you get caught, you can run away by
Okay, so now I'll show off another new mechanic, which I love. Pickpocketing. Oh, come on!
We lost the painting, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Oh well. The thing I wanted to tell you was that the first time I played this game, the painting always sells for 106 coins.
Uh-huh.
I happened to have 106 coins when I got it, so I thought that it matched whatever coin count you had at the time, so I was like, oh crap, I should have gotten more. And of course, when I played it through the second time, I tried that and it still was 106, so I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Darn. Well, that's a shame. Now we
Yeah,
can't buy any upgrades.
I got too close to him and touched him, and yeah, I got greedy.
I'm so used to playing on my emulators that I would have
Let's
like
see.
pulled
Okay.
a load save.
Okay, now I'll be more careful with this guy. So, pickpocket, and guards that have a shiny back pocket means they have loot. And oh crap, that was stupid.
Yes, it was. But you're fine.
And when you get loot, you can take it back to the safe house and sell it.
Well, at least we can salvage that little hiccup. How much do
Now-
you think you can get for the golden ring?
Well, it's always the same. Now, another thing that's odd about this game is that loot has absolutely one purpose, and that's to be sold. Which makes you wonder, what's the point of having me sell the gold ring if that's all I'm ever going to do with it? And in Sly 3, they made it so that when you get loot, it just immediately gives you the money. They took out the selling mechanic because it was pointless. But yeah. I will definitely be getting the smoke bomb as my first item.
Wait,
since
let's-
it's useful.
Let me just
as
take
all
a look at. I wanted
what?
to see what all three of them were doing at that point. So Murray's playing something.
I think he's just eating.
Eating.
Those are the plans on the table there.
Okay, and then Bentley's like.
someone to check that stinky fountain and leave some of my monies.
That's the bug we planted.
Yep.
Well, you planted.
So now we have one more job, and that is
Followed that guy.
Oh, okay. So these flashlight, you'll notice that only the
Inner ring.
yeah, the inner ring is dangerous. The outer ring is not. So. Oh.
Oh boy. If only there was like some kind of attack where you could take out from above. Oh, that's not good.
No, it's fine.
Email from Dimitri. He's ordered his guards to ring the boat's bell when the coast is clear.
Coast is clear for what?
Of that I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
What do you mean? What he's hiding?
Dimitri's obviously up to something. And oh yes.
Gold comb. Who the heck has a gold comb? What is that, Elvis? Elvis didn't die. He just
Okay,
became
so
an
I'll
ugly
just
gun-toting
grab this guy's
pig.
stuff
Oh,
before
gosh,
I
that's-
get Dimitri.
This is
so.
terrible of me.
2 gold combs.
So that loot, it can't break, right?
No, it can't.
Okay.
It's fine.
You know, speaking of Elvis, whoa.
And that's the last time they do that, unfortunately.
Oh.
I would have liked to see them do that for all the villains.
I wonder why
but,
they stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Disco Stew is going for a walk.
So, now, someone playing this game for the first time would follow him on the ground. Someone who's played this game before would follow him from the roof.
This is also another really close mechanic to Infamous, because you have to do this where you can't be spotted by couriers.
Mm-hmm.
It's so annoying because you have like other.
And here's why you follow him from the roof.
Disco Stew.
He'll occasionally turn around and look for you,
paranoid.
and if he sees you, it's game over. So, Juice. Who's got the juice?
Oh. Is that supposed to... I wonder... Why did, like, Sonic always use the term juice? Like, when it was, I think it was...
Sat AM?
Yeah, Sat AM.
I don't know. Sorry about that. Okay. So these flashlight guards might actually be a bit of an issue. I think I'll be fine. So now we're just following Dimitri around.
Hey, you know Randall from Monsters, Inc.?
Yeah.
He looks pretty similar to this guy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Minus 2 arms.
And